All right, my name's Dakota. I'm the web admin for Northern Knives. We're going to be reviewing a few knives this evening and talking about a few things going on in the knife community. We have a new face this evening who should be a returning face. We have...
Hey everybody, I'm Allister. I'm new to Alaska. I'm coming from Benchmade in Oregon, and I'm very excited to be here.
He's going to be the new Northern Knives shop manager.
All right.
Yay.
Who are you?
I'm Mike. I'm with 3DK and NK. And if you don't know what those stand for, then why the fuck are you watching this?
Wrong place.
Standard mic intro now.
I'm Lori. I'm with Northern Knives also, and 3DK and Avenue Cigars, which you always forget to say, and then you're like, oh, fuck, I forgot to say that. So I catch you up.
I'm Chad. I'm with 5th Avenue Cigars. I am the manager over there. And let's talk about this.
He's a resident cigar expert.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
our tobacconist.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I don't think you know what that means.
So we have the new Benchmade proper that just came in, the more gentleman-worthy version. Not that one. This one's more the fisherman-worthy version because it's got the nice micarta. And
That's the improper.
Yeah. So we're going to open it up here and see what we see.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's totally never been opened before.
Yeah, because we don't cut that plastic seal because we're greedy fucks and we have to look at it
I open it very carefully. I hit it with the heat gun, so you can't actually tell that I opened
You put it right back.
I do.
Well, I guess the first big thing you probably notice is that they've gone for a carbon fiber scale here. The finish is also a little bit different. If I'm looking at it here, it looks more like...
Stonewash.
Yeah, it's a darker wash.
Yeah, it looks like a stonewash for sure.
So it's not going to show imperfections
Well,
or...
honestly too, because S90 is such a good abrasion resistor, like, good luck polishing that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and the liners are coated differently as well.
Yeah.
Are they titanium liners?
No.
There's both stainless.
Oh, stainless. Okay.
Yeah, this is PVD coating and flat dark earth. I think the idea was to simulate a bronze liner, which is a very classic slip joint, but it retains some of the durability of a stainless liner.
Good idea.
I like that they didn't do blue because they've done a lot of blue and carbon fiber. I like that they went in a different color. Well, not that I don't like blue, but
it's at least blue Megumi.
A lot of people that don't like it, this is a really good classic sort of natural tone. And then S90 carbon fiber. Blah, blah,
edge retention.
And then the only one we have is in the clip point, but I think you said that they're making it in both variations.
The sheep's foot variation coming out?
Yeah, 319-2 as well.
They also went with murdered out screws, which I think is kind of nice.
Murdered out.
Murdered out.
Well, I mean, you buy
They're
a car, you become a teenager,
Tactical
you paint everything black.
I like it.
Shoot somebody.
Limo tint, even on the windshield.
Well, and they took a very classic style knife and they made a very good design of it with the regular proper, and they offered it in two different handle colors, or two different handle materials, the red G10 and the micarta, and they offered it in two different blade shapes, and now they've offered it in sort of an upgraded, more classier version, which I think was a really good play.
And still not crushing the price point either. The proper, you know what I mean? It's not like they gold classed it out where it's now it's $700 or anything like that.
The regular propers are $130 or $140.
No, they're like $114. They're the same as a bug out.
Oh, they are?
$113 or $114.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. So the upgraded proper, does anybody know how much they are?
None of us know. None of us know.
I should know that one.
Somebody fire the research department.
5, 4, 3, 2.
There it is.
There you go.
So there's
Wow,
the price.
that's not a bad price.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's not a huge increase at all.
No. I mean, the Nakamura had an upgrade, and the Osborne had an upgrade.
Yeah.
And it had all the same materials, but they really did a nice job. I really like it.
So I do too.
The big upgrade here to me is that it seems like they're going for the baller on a budget, or the gentleman on the budget, who's going to be using this for more gentlemanly pursuits. I was looking at the advertising material, and it seemed like they were trying to target it to, hey, now you have a proper you can put in your tux when you go to the wedding.
Well, it's really funny you mentioned that. I am going to a wedding in the next couple of weeks, and I don't wear a suit very often, but I do, and this is totally something I would slip into my suit. Well, because I have a cigar holder that I keep in my inside pocket that hides real well. And this is, you know what I mean? I would love, pull out the cigar, pull out that proper, trim the cigar. It slips back in the pocket. It's not bulky. There's no clip. I don't have to worry about it hanging out. I would totally take that with me.
Well, I'm sure it's legal in more states too, because in all states you can have a locking knife.
And it doesn't have a lock. And
Yep.
it's probably
So
under
for
3
like
inches.
weddings in some
Legal
really obscure
countrywide.
location, you can take
Yeah.
that and it's not a big deal. Plus,
Yeah.
it's
And I
pretty
carry illegal knives.
all the
Most
time.
places-
Most of the time.
most of the
Riding
places I
dirty,
go.
as my mother says.
Riding dirty.
Riding dirty.
She heard the term this morning, and she's like, "Riding dirty? Is that a thing?" We'd explain. She's like, "Oh, I guess I ride dirty."
Now I got a mental image of her going through Campbell Creek Park on her bike. I'm riding dirty as she pedals away.
Oh my god. Yes.
So
My
my favorite thing
Chester
about this
Creek.
knife is not necessarily the knife itself, but what it means for the proper going forward. So it's going to be kind of similar to the bug out, just in that it's going to be a platform that we're going to see a lot of variation from.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to see, who knows going forward, but
Well,
it's going to be good.
Was there already a gold class, or is there gonna be a gold
There
class?
has been a
There's-
gold
There
class.
has been a gold class. We
Yeah.
added in, and it did not last very long.
The-
you should know this.
the proper?
I should know it too.
18-181, I want to say.
Should we put it on Dakota
What
again, and
was it?
maybe the model number shows up?
3, 2, 1, and
Wait, I have to do it. I have
Oh,
the
I'm
magic
sorry, I'm
finger-
sorry.
I have the magic fingers.
stepped on your.
It's got to be. I'm going to put money on that. 318-181.
Yeah?
Gold class proper.
I like that. One of the ones he did, he went boop, and it said Google failed us.
Yeah, it was something that did not exist.
Yeah.
Or it was a cigar that we were looking up.
Oh, it was the maker of the cigar. Remember, it was PDR.
PDRs, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I looked up what it meant, and even PDR did not have a description of what the fuck PDR stood for. Nor did Wikipedia. Nor did anyone. It was like, it just, boop, doesn't exist. It must be someone's initials.
Google failed us.
Yep.
I like that it was in red letters too.
You know it's on their main website. You just
So
gotta dig
should
in
we
Thanks.
buy titanium hardware for this
I
stuff
don't know.
and
That's-
replace it all in bronze?
We're never gonna get titanium pivots is the problem, but we can, and we're not gonna get titanium barrels on the backside.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you can change out 2 screws and you can semi-match the inside, but
What's the biggest difference here is, at least when I'm looking at the reverse side here, is that we went from S30V to S90.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What's S90 used for?
It's
Very nice
used.
knives.
Yeah, higher end knives. I think they're gold class, and then the altitude is S90.
Yeah.
They're sheep hunters.
and in general, I don't know what it's used for. I know we have some pieces of S125, which you can't get anymore, and that was specifically made for dental tools. But you can't get it anymore. You can get S110, which is used to be, or still is used by Kershaw.
Yeah, Kershaw. I think
Kershaw,
Spyderco used
Spyderco does
it.
a
The
good amount of
blurples.
it.
Yeah, the
the
blur bowls were
blurples,
in
yeah.
S110. Yeah.
Yeah, blurples.
Should we test which one is better at stabbing the table?
No. Do you? use your
S90
money?
edge retention is excellent.
Yeah.
Usually the heat treat that Benchmade uses too is just, man, holds up really, really well.
Their D2 heat treat is, as far as I'm concerned, second to none. We had if we ever have a full size bone collector come through with the wood
walnut.
handles and the D2, it is not making it to the shelf. I am taking that.
Just hope those wood handles are intact though.
Yeah, because there's no replacement.
We've had the small ones in often.
No, we have had the small ones. I want the full size.
Carl
specifically.
has. One of my brothers has one of the small ones
Yeah.
somewhere.
Well, to put it kind of into perspective, they use S90V on their
Yes.
gold class. And
haircut,
I
yeah.
think the whole concept here is that you take it to the wedding or you take it to wherever where you're wearing a tux, use it to trim your cigar.
Can I take that when I go to a wedding in June?
Sure.
All right.
I mean,
As long as you're cool with it.
Yeah,
you
it's
own
fine.
a
Yeah, I'm
shop.
cool with it
Yeah.
too.
Take a gun.
Take a gun.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll put
Yeah.
it in with my
Yes.
It's like a laser.
or my
so
carry-on.
Yes.
Oh, my
of course you
carry-on,
may.
This is probably my favorite piece Benchmade's ever made. So
We were really surprised when that came out. We're like, really?
when I, yeah.
We need 2 of those for sure.
Tell them to make an ice pick.
Tell
I'd
them
buy
to make it.
an ice pick. I'd buy one of those.
We just gotta bring back the tactical tomahawks.
Oh.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But if they made an ice pick, I would
Yeah.
buy that
So-
fucker. in
I'd
a
obviously
heartbeat.
carry it. I'm already carrying one.
But I mean, they don't usually branch off from different stuff.
That's much better.
Yeah, they have their wheelhouse for sure.
I mean, what other weird? items have they done?
So does, I mean, like just about any knife. Like CRKT has their wheelhouse. Like they make budget-friendly knives. You know, made in Taiwan.
Yep.
Decent quality, good warranty, and that's just what they do. It's what they do. You're not going to talk them into anything else.
I have a feeling like the owner of Benchmade, the gentleman who started the Butterfly Company,
Pacific Cutlery.
probably smoked cigars.
He does.
And what probably happened is he probably had a nice cigar cutter. He used it, said, fuck, I can do better than that. And then to justify the R&D cost, he probably did a limited edition run of them in order to recoup his costs.
150 or
The thing
100?
about Les is he doesn't have to justify anything.
250. Yeah. He can do
Les
whatever he
is
wants.
the
right?
man.
Is he a nice guy?
He is such a nice guy. Yeah,
Okay,
I've
good.
had the honor of meeting him a few times.
Good.
He's just,
And his son works with him?
John
Isn't
really cool.
John
John's really
is
cool.
they're working on Succession right now, aren't they?
So it's kind of already passed the torch a little bit. So I think Les is still the CEO, but John was the VP of operations. I think he's the kind of president of the company at this point.
Nice.
So,
Cool.
Yeah, they're
It's
both
nice to
so
know
awesome
that
and
the
down to earth.
company's been passed on to somebody
Yeah.
who appreciates it.
And
And they really do. John's been in the company since he was a kid. You know,
Yeah.
he cares for it, and it's just he's a really cool guy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Most
I've
definitely.
noticed recently, maybe since he's started to been more involved, that they have their gold class, they have their black class, their blue class, but it seems like they're starting to release an
He's
intermediary.
kind of mid-class.
Kind of like a mid-class between the gold class and the standard stuff they offer.
Well, the 940, the 940 carbon fiber, the
That's
Nakamura
true.
carbon fibers, they all kind of fit that bill. Well,
Balling
because
on a budget.
before they had the gold class, they just had the limited editions. And
Well,
you
they
get
had-
the what's the?
The Megumis and the Shokis and
I'm
the
going
Shores.
back even farther with the. Remember they had
The
long, skinny, limited edition cases that
Yes,
were like
they were
gray and
pre-gold class.
popped
They
open.
were
Yeah,
just
they're
limited
pre-gold class.
editions.
Those are, I think, technically gold class, but they were like, so these days gold class is like you're always going to find damaged steel.
Mhm.
You have most likely like marble carbon fiber and C-Tech or mother of pearl or like something
Yeah.
for the handle.
I hate Pearl.
But before, you know, you could do like titanium and like
Yeah.
raw M4 or
Yeah.
something like that, and that could be like a gold
Or
class.
like
so it's been refined.
There was a
little
gold
bit.
class hunt series that used the raw M4,
Yeah.
which was a
Oh
very
my
nice
god, that
knife,
Hidden
yeah.
Canyon.
And we actually had a
With
guy.
the ostrich inlay on the
Yes.
handle. Ooh,
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
a
great.
knife after my own
I
heart,
remember
for
that
sure.
that knife leaving the shop, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I wouldn't have let that leave. I couldn't have done it.
Didn't Doug take it to Denny and say, "Make this for me"?
At
Out
125.
of 125, yeah.
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 Okay, we had a discussion last
Yeah.
time we talked about this.
Uh-huh.
In California, do you think technically this is an automatic and it is illegal?
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it could be. I wouldn't be surprised.
Officer, can you put your finger in this ring?
Put your finger in the hole, please.
You gotta hold him down and put it
I
on
would
his
not-
nose.
I would not be surprised.
At this point, we should really start testing it with like chicken bones and stuff.
No.
Oh, it would go straight through chicken bone. I feel like.
Have they
that's
tested
90.
it?
No, I don't think so to that extent. But that S90 is like.
I've heard the testing department, they go through very extreme measures of testing things.
Yeah, if you got like. It depends on who's testing it, but yeah.
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 What's the most extreme testing?
And
You know,
if we're putting you on the spot too much, you can always say so.
No, you're good. I don't
You're a
know
guinea
if I have
pig.
like exact specifics, but
Nah, of course.
Stories
if Vlad
I've
over
heard.
there is testing it, like his goal is to break it.
Mm.
And so if he
I
doesn't
like
break,
Vlad already.
yeah,
That's
Vlad's
a fun job.
he is a cool dude for sure. If he doesn't break it, then it's a pass. So
Can we send Vlad one of our knives and it wouldn't be a conflict of interest, maybe?
He's a very discerning individual. He does good work. So yeah.
Are they hiring? Cerakote's
Yeah,
close.
there's a big
Yes,
gaping
probably
hole where
yes.
he used to be.
Yeah, Cerakote's close by. Go work for them part time, and you guys part time.
Well, I mean, send Vlad our thing and then pay for his medical bills after he hurts himself trying to break the fucking thing.
I am sure that Vlad knows what he's doing.
He does.
I'm sure
He does.
Benchmade had, or there's better health insurance down there, anyways.
I like this, and I really did consider taking one on vacation with me.
Yeah.
Because
You
I'm
should.
taking cigars out of town, and
Yep.
I'm gonna have to dress. There's at least 3 times I'm gonna have to wear a suit, and I really thought about taking this, but then maybe I'll take this. But specifically because I'm bringing cigars.
The thing is, like,
But maybe I'll take.
this
But
is
no-
the wow factor right here.
Yeah, for sure.
This is like sapphires, like white gold.
Yeah,
Like, this is,
Megumi.
Well, and not everyone likes a knife. When you take it out of it, you're like, oh my god, like what
Yeah,
are you
but
doing? So
it's
you
easy
can
to break out.
score it or
Yeah.
you can cut it. So
Yeah.
why not take one of each of them?
And this honestly is a smart looking pair.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like they took cues.
It's almost like somebody who came prepared.
Well,
Maybe we
overall,
can
do you
get-
think it's a winner?
I like it. I really do.
It's got to be a winner.
I
Yeah.
dig
I
it
mean, the
too.
Proper's always been a winner in my book. I've loved it since it came out. Anybody who's an old school folder fan but wants like a modern style of it,
Yeah.
the Proper's a good one.
Yes, but I'm really surprised that the sheep's foot wasn't the first one.
Yeah.
We sell
We do.
the sheep's foot more than we sell the
We
clipboard.
may be the exception,
But
though.
we could
I
be
think,
the exception.
I honestly, I don't think you're the exception. I just think there are people at Benchmade that love this flip point.
Well, that could
Yeah.
be. Well, and if they have plans to do both, then
There's gonna be both.
then whatever they
There's
pick to
gonna
do
be both,
first is just a
yeah.
personal choice. and
there
it
are
doesn't
also
really
people
matter.
that like a Presidio over.
When you're a private company,
Okay, well the
do
Presidio is
whatever
very
you
nice.
want.
So
We're the
Presidio's-
we're the outlier.
listen,
Yeah.
6,700 is one of the top 5 nice Benchmades ever made.
Okay,
so.
but we're an outlier, and that is
Yeah.
it has an NSN as far as I know. It
Yeah,
has
the
a-
Presidio is a
yeah,
good
it does.
knife.
And so that means if it's issued by the military,
Yep.
we're in a military town.
Yeah.
You can't
They're
give away
flooded.
something with an
Yeah.
NSN in this town. Like,
Yeah.
good luck trying to sell an 06 Auto Gerber.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 189 new. We can't even sell them for $99 because
Yeah.
they're issued.
Yeah.
Everybody has one.
Though I have to say, the new updated version of the Presidio, I do really like.
Yeah,
With
it
the
is
better steel,
so
the
good.
handle material, the handle overall. I think
For the
it's a
first
much-
time in recent memory, we just got a request for one and just
Yeah.
had to order them in specific.
Yeah.
We didn't even stock them for the longest time because we couldn't sell them because they're issued on base. This town's flooded with them.
I wonder if we reached out to Benchmade if they'd give us a little bit of market research and be like, yeah, Fort Bragg's has the same issue as you guys, or
Probably not.
they could probably
Yeah,
look it up
that's-
and be like, oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
lower
but
sales
I mean,
in
that's,
this
I'm
way.
sure that's proprietary
Yeah,
information.
we don't
Why would they
really,
wanna
we
share
don't
that?
really need to know that
Sure.
though.
Because they're cool.
We can do our own market research, and we have. You know, we order in what sells. Like, we don't order AFOs.
Osborne's.
Yeah, we order Osborne's.
Garages.
We don't order AFOs. We don't order Presidios. We don't order, I mean, stepping outside of Benchmade, we don't order 06 Autos.
A few
we
of
don't
the
order,
black class fixed blades we don't order too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Nimravis.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. At one point,
Fixed
there
the
were
go-tos.
we had so many
We had, like,
Nimravises in
16.
stock. We had
Yeah.
a basket with just Nimravises in it, and it was like, take your pick, $79. Because there's so many in this town.
When we bought them
we couldn't
from
get rid
a
of 'em.
military group that
Yeah.
they were issued to them, but they didn't want them, so
Exactly.
they came
It
and
just
traded them out
feels
for
good,
something
doesn't
else.
it?
It's yeah.
Or they got
like
issued these things and they're giving them to you guys.
They didn't
selling
want 'em.
Yeah, they were
They had
like
their own.
selling them or trading them.
Those
It's the
guys
same
had
thing.
to buy them back when they got out.
That sucks for them. Well, it's the same thing with like the K-bar, the K-bar USMC K-bar that everybody knows,
Yeah.
the iconic K-bar that everybody knows. We don't even bother stocking them. I mean, why? This town is so full of them.
Well, they come through a lot.
They do, but it's only because people trade them in because they don't want them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they come through.
And so we don't ever have to order them new because they're always kind of around, or we get the odd person who wants it. But then it's like you can go down to a pawn shop and get it for $35.
I found mine at the college campus over here on a bench. I mean, that's
And
kinda
he was
says-
a fucking Marine.
Yeah.
I got it.
And he got his at the college campus.
Oh man.
Yeah. It proves to show they are around.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the AFO too, though, especially what you guys saying in a town like this, because it's a great knife.
It is a
It
great knife.
is. It is.
an excellent knife.
It is.
In my opinion, one of the best push-button autos of all time, but it needs an update. It needs an update.
Well, and it's also already the 2. So what's the 3 gonna be? You know what
Yeah,
the 3
well-
needs to be?
D2.
And slimmer.
D2.
I disagree.
It needs to be slimmer.
Really?
So in, I think it was like 04, 06, there was an international exclusive with M4 with an OD handle.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't OD. It was
I mean, if we're gonna
Desert
go
Tan.
all
Okay,
out,
okay,
M4
yeah.
would definitely.
Well, I've
Nice
seen
pick.
pictures.
And
Yeah.
Comes with a nice pick.
I should know the part number, but I don't. But
Come on
M4,
now.
coated M4 with a Desert Tan handle.
Yeah. Couldn't give them away.
That's what it should be.
Hmm.
So 3V OD handle. That should be the.
Yeah, 3V is like the new hot stuff.
I cut off the end of my knuckle with my bug out today.
Bail out.
Bail out.
She's right, Bama. But is it dull though?
Oh fuck no.
Thank you. Thank you. There's
I
all this
only-
speculation about that.
So I don't know. So it's been 2 weeks since the last
Yeah.
video. So it's been about 5 weeks
You
now.
should
I've been
watch
carrying
more
it
of
or
our
more.
videos.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you've only sharpened it once just because.
I sharpened it once, and it didn't necessarily need it. It didn't necessarily need sharpening. I just decided I wanted to raise the shoulder up.
Yeah.
So I raised up the shoulder, and so it's had one sharpening, and I've been using it 2.5 weeks since I sharpened it, and I was opening an Amazon box of all things with it, and I had the end of the box, and I slipped off, and then there went the whole top of my knuckle. So I made it one video without a fucking bandage on my hand.
Good job.
You know.
You need to leave the NK logo visible on the bandage.
Has your knife chipped at all?
No.
That's the thing. There's that lower heat treat on that people are complaining about, but it it leads to great edge retention and zero corrosion resistance. So.
All right, there we go. There's my Northern Knife Band-Aid.
I gave Nancy one. She was thrilled.
We actually send those out with every package because we know.
Good. Honestly, it's good.
But it went through to the point where it went through clean enough. I thought, oh, okay, it'll be fine, right? And then I was talking to a customer, and then all of a sudden there's blood drops on the floor.
I found blood on the floor an hour later.
All over my fingers. I'm like, son of a bitch.
All right, so overall, we'd say it's a winner.
Yes, definitely.
To winner, when the sheep's foot comes out, I'll own one.
Yep.
I don't know why I don't own a proper sheep's foot yet, because I really do like it.
Well,
but when the sheep's foot of this comes out, I will definitely own one, and it'll be my suit knife.
Do you want me to tell you why? It's not bougie enough.
The original part number for this too was 318 DLC-2.
Ooh.
So
it would have been coated?
Yes, a DLC blade, which in my opinion would just make it.
I think like a dark wash, not quite like coated, but
like an acid,
almost like an acid wash. Yeah, would have been really
that would be pretty cool.
It'd bring like Cerakote and then stonewash it.
Oh shit, I love that.
I love that stuff in the stonewasher.
I gotta say,
no, I got it.
Okay.
I like it just as it is.
I just remembered.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
A DLC blade on this though, I feel like would just be.
Well,
the bee's knees.
You just wait. There might be a Cerakote blade on my here soon.
Oh my goodness. You know what we could actually do? I want mine matched to the liners.
Yeah.
That would actually be really cool.
We could do that.
That would be
I could
cool.
do the screws and the pivots too.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish for in these things, and I know it's heresy for a slip joint, is a thumb stud.
Oh.
You don't like the nail nick?
I bite my nails and they're weak. So it's just like, there goes my nail, or it folds backwards.
Don't need to use the nail.
Here's your incentive.
But you can just grab it.
Yeah, you can just grab it.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing too. You can sell this thing in most of Europe because it's a two-hand opener.
Exactly.
Whereas a
and
thumb
it
stud
doesn't
is
have
not.
a lock.
Exactly.
With a thumb stud, you can't sell that in Europe.
Yeah.
Why would you want something you can open with one hand, but it doesn't lock?
Sounds incredibly convenient.
Well, we should ask Spyderco because they make something called the UK pen knife.
They
Oh
do.
yeah.
And that's it's got a thumb hole so you can flick it open, but then you can just flick it closed.
Because you can flick it open with your cigar in your hand, you can exit and then
Little
flick
Corona.
it closed and
Just
put it in your pocket right next to your flower and your thing.
and your illegal pair of scissors and your kitchen knives that you smuggled in.
Yeah, and your pocket square because you're cool like that.
In your pocket square. Who was it? Guy Ritchie. I had an interview with a guy. I listened to an interview with a Guy Ritchie, and he says, "You know what a pocket square does? It makes the difference in your suit. The difference is if you wear a suit without a pocket square, it looks like you were forced to wear a suit, and if you wear a suit with a pocket square, it looks like you chose to wear a suit."
That's pretty good.
Which is why I got
Do you have a pocket square?
I have many pocket squares.
Okay, I was gonna.
Are you fucking serious? Look at him. You know him. He's got pocket squares.
I don't go through his closet.
I can't remember the last time I wore a T-shirt in public. Of course I have pocket squares.
My favorite thing about Guy Ritchie? Dags.
Dags.
I like
I like
Dags
Dags.
better though.
Very blue.
Digs.